Another video. Last video that I did, I didn't really like it too much. It was too blurry in certain parts, and I don't know what I was doing with my hands there in the beginning. I've never done that before. It was kind of strange. So I'm not exactly sure what that was, but I decided to scrap it, and I'm going to do another video tonight. And what I'm going to cover tonight is going to be little bit more different, and it's going to go back into the cloning part of this thing and possibly the targeted individuals' family members being cloned. And I really believe it from the beginning. My wife actually was overdosed on the epidural when we had my third child, and she was in the hospital. And it wasn't she didn't overdose. They overdosed her on it, and she actually stopped breathing. The nurse actually did it on accident, supposedly. So they had to do a C-section, get my son out of there, and my wife wasn't the same person ever since then. But it took me a while to notice because she wouldn't speak about a lot of things that we did together and stuff. So we weren't too intimate at that point because I was having the gang stalking stuff happen, and so we were kind of drifted to that part a little bit, in certain ways, because there were things that I didn't notice before, but I started to notice later, and it was real like gradual. So I'm going to kind of show you what's happening on these pictures tonight. Kind of want to get your guys' opinion on it and get some, maybe some interpretation on it if you guys have any ideas or what you guys think about it, because it is difficult. I really don't want to put this on that it's kind of more personal, but I have to. And because of the point that if we don't take a look at this aspect of it, then there's a lot of problems. I mean, we need to know if they're being cloned, okay? So I've got some evidence here, and I'll show you some later that I really believe that there's different people here. So let me show you, okay? So right here, you're going to see that there's three different faces there, and they really look quite a bit alike, and they're kind of tilted. I kind of found the ones that were tilted at the same angles, so you guys could get a look at them. And you can see the one on the left, the nose has more ridges on it. So if you get close to it, you can kind of see the ridges on it. The light's hitting it a little bit more, but you can see that this nose is definitely not the same nose. It's a lot flatter on top. And I remember a week of her having this flat nose. Weird. And I didn't want to say anything because we weren't really getting along too well. So I never said anything, but I always wanted to, it made me take a second look like 3 or 4 different times that week. So I remember it. This one here is different. You can see that it seems like a smaller nose, and it also seems like it's more narrow. Okay, it's not as round on the ends. It's more pointy and more narrow. So the other thing that I did notice too are the cheeks. You can see how the cheeks and the one in the middle are different. These were taken about a month, maybe a couple months apart on one of them, and so there weren't many changes. This wasn't like a year later or anything. These were really fairly close to each other. So within the time frame of after she got out of the hospital. So anyway, I wanted to show you those, and I'll get a little bit closer. There's that one there, and then this one here. And she's tilted more forward on this one. Now, I could agree there might be a lighting issue there. Maybe if you hit it more with more light, it might maybe look a little bit flatter or something on top. I can kind of see that a little bit, but it just seems shorter to me. So anyway, I wanted to shoot that out at you, and then I've got something else here I want to show you as well. So give me just a second. Okay, guys. So what I did is I took that one on the right, the straighter one out, and I grabbed another one. Now these are 4 different pictures, okay? And you can see there, it looks like there's 4 different size noses. Now on this one, you can see maybe the ones on the two sides maybe look about the same length, but the one definitely on the right looks shorter, as you guys can plainly see. And she's at the same angle as the last picture. I should get the other picture together with it next. I think I might do that. So anyway, those are those, and then I'm going to throw in another picture now, so give me just a second here. Okay, guys. Hey, sorry about that. I was trying to get something else going here, but as you can see, my computer's completely locked up, and it's doing some weird stuff. So I thought I'd point that out. They obviously are doing shit to stop this from coming out. So it's completely locked up. I can't even use my mouse right now. So I'm gonna have to shut it down, and I'm gonna have to continue this video in another segment. So I appreciate you guys stepping in and coming to see this. And I'm definitely going to put another video out there. But I am definitely having difficulties. My whole computer locked up. So trying to get the other photos I was going to put up, it just completely locked up. I put it on pause, and you can see it. It's just I can't do anything. My mouse or nothing. There's nothing. So I got to close it down. Let me go ahead and hit the close button here. Get task. See if hopefully the taskbar comes up. Control Alt Delete. Oh shit, it's not even coming up. I'm gonna have to completely just like shut it down, guys. So I'm gonna turn it off now. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in, and I'm gonna get the rest of this stuff out here on the next segment. So you guys got this now, so you can obviously see there's something weird there. But I'm gonna have more evidence. So just stay tuned, okay? Thank you. This is Heavy T. I'm out.